All I said is LSU.
Shut up!
Bye. 69 degrees, Stacy. It's down here. Your turn.
You know what? I appear to be the only one that's ever prepared to do a program. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a Thursday morning edition. Join me today. He needs no introduction. Tom McAlister.
Oh my Lord. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my
God.
Donnie Holston.
Sorry.
Getting ready for LSU to take their annual beat down.
Hey, it's LSU all the way this year, man.
We got long to go.
Wisconsin. We got Wisconsin opening. Oh, y'all got West Virginia. Hadn't won 10 games in I don't know how long.
Well, you know.
Whatever. Y'all great to play that.
Tom, good seeing you yesterday at the press conference.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a little warm out there.
It's a little bit warm on the warm side. We'll talk about it a little bit. I'll have video of that. I got it today, but I don't know if I'll have time. Zack's in his usual spot over there. Zack, we got a special race car driver in here today.
Yeah,
That's right.
I know his mom. I'm glad he finally made it up here today, so that's good.
Dirt, you know, he says he's a dirt track racer. I went to Tommy, remember that? What's the name of that speedway over there? Was it North Alabama Speedway?
Mm-hmm. No muscle shows.
Dirt track. Is it Tuscumbia?
Well,
Anyway.
okay, whatever.
I go over there in the late 70s on that thing. Frank, you ever been to a dirt track race?
Yes, I have.
I looked like a raccoon when I left there. I had a pair of shades on.
Red
I must
bird.
have stayed all day at that thing, because every time they spin out, they got to start over. I said, is this thing ever going to end? But anyway.
That's how those guys you see now on Sundays, that's how they got their start, on the dirt tracks. So we might be seeing him.
So now you're a NASCAR expert.
Hey, that's how it is. Hey, someone like Tony Stewart, those guys, he's my favorite. He still, races during the week on different tracks.
Zach knows a little bit about everything since he's been on this show.
Yeah.
That's right.
Midget
You taught me a lot.
A couple of people have asked this morning, why ain't Bill Matthews here this morning? Tom, you should have went knocking on the door, told him, come on up. We could have used the third wheel this
Well, I went over there and looked in the windows and it looked like it's still asleep. So I didn't bother him.
We'll get Bill back up here next week. All right, here's what's coming up today. Dr. Tom Seas is going to be with us in the second half hour this morning. He's going to talk about everything good in the Limestone County school system. We're going to talk to this young man over here about driving dirt track racing. He's supposed to be some superstar. And Joseph is on a mission. He was at the last picture I got from him. He was at the Henry Ford Museum.
That's right.
You know where that is?
No, last night he sent a picture. He was at the
There he
Yankees
is now.
Stadium.
Yankees game.
That's right.
Oh, well, he's at the Yankee. Yeah, then they're going to Niagara Falls. He will be back in
There he
action
went.
next Thursday. Speaking of next Thursday, Frank, one of your favorite events is coming up. I know it's Zack. Zack makes a little extra cash on this day. It's the annual Piney Chapel Antique Engine and Tractor Show, isn't it, Zack?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and plug it.
Hey, I reckon my neighborhood, I got a thing put on my mailbox so they're planning on having a big whole neighborhood yard sale. So
You open for business?
Nelson Lane, I'll probably take off next Friday. Just
Throw down.
Are you open that day for a yard sale?
yes.
So if we got
Next
any
Friday.
trash we won't get rid of, give it to you.
One man's junk is another man's treasure.
Huh?
That's right,
You
Zach.
never-
Unless it's Zach's.
You can find a lot of treasures.
I have amazing news to announce today. Let me go ahead and get shed of it. I dumped 2 pair of my favorite Crocs in the garbage this
Oh,
morning.
no.
Good. They were stinky.
Well, I almost fell the other day with them on again. So now I'm wearing traction shoes.
That's called glory.
I'm wearing,
You know, some
what do they call it?
nursing shoes.
What is it called? You got to wear special shoes?
Nurse shoes. You've already done that one.
Oh, yeah. I already done that one.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, let's get this party started. Here's Gloria with the weather.
I'm sorry. Let's talk about that weather forecast. That's a safe way to end that. 69 degrees out there. Feels good. Donnie just came in and said, boy, it's not even humid yet. We do have 30% chance of showers in the forecast. Your high temperature today of 84, low of 63. Tomorrow, look at sunshine. Good. We don't have to worry about any rain. High temperature is 88, low of 67. And the weekend looks absolutely wonderful until possibly late Sunday. We could see some more rain. It jumps up to 30% chance of rain, and then back and forth next week as this is summertime.
80 degrees, baby, 80 degrees.
Anyone able to actually get in their pool much this year like they have last year?
Who cares? As long as it's cold, I don't care.
It
Let
is
get
cold.
Let it get
Water
cold.
is cold. It is definitely cold. And Jacob is here. We're going to be talking to him about how he has been racing for so much of his young life. So if he makes it big, we hope he remembers us when. All right,
where's
let's
Jamie
head over
at?
to Jamie. He thinks he's something. He's over there in his little
I just,
seat.
I've been noticing on all these high-powered television stations, CNN, Fox, everybody's got a red sofa. Well, we were the first ones to have it, so I just wanted to join Zack this morning over here and talk about a little sports and find out what's going on. Zack, so hit me up.
Well, hey,
I didn't
Rolando.
want you to feel by yourself.
Well,
You might feel alone
I
over
feel a
here.
little alone sometimes.
And I also want to see what you do over here when I'm not doing anything.
I don't do
You
much.
might not want to know.
I try to catch me a nap sometimes when y'all not talking to me. Rolando McClain must appear in the courtroom. They're not waiving the right, so he's got to be in court Friday at the same day of the Dallas Cowboys opening training camp. Said that Judge Cook is looking at it like any other case, which it should be. I'm a Cowboys fan, but hey, Rolando, you got to do what you got to do. So
Pay the price.
hopefully he can get out of jail, and then not get out of jail, but the
Hopefully
case
he
will be
goes to
taken
jail.
care
Get out of
of,
jail?
and he can play for Dallas Cowboys because I'm looking forward to that.
He can play back for Alabama. They got a bunch of thugs on their team.
Hey, Kevin Skarbinski's saying that the Iron Bowl will decide the SEC title for the second year in a row. So I guess that means Donnie, LSU
what that
ain't gonna
means?
be.
You know what that
That means we're gonna beat y'all.
That means LSU will be winning the SEC this year. Last time they predicted that, we won it.
So I agree. I don't agree a lot with Skarbinski.
All right, hold on there, Zack. Let me get to me.
Of course.
Decatur Daily's got an editorial this morning that says new tax opportunity to enhance Athens. And Dr. Holliday was with us yesterday explaining that, what it's going to cost us.
Not a forever tax.
Not a forever tax, but we're going to hopefully get the vote on that, if I understood it correctly, Tom, yesterday, sometime around May.
May.
Ready to get a new
Different
school.
options.
Beautifully written. I'll just read the first paragraph this morning. Here it is. It's this big. We got it toward Decatur Daily, talking about how good thing it is here. It says the last thing people we elect like to talk about is new taxes.
Right.
Asking an elected official about raising taxes evokes approximately the same response as asking a Crimson Tide fan if he would like one more look at the highlight of last year's Iron Bowl. Is that?
That's right. That's right.
Well, I got to give a shout out to the Decatur Daily editorial. That is excellent.
Yeah.
That's a good line. Good line.
Is it a property tax or sales tax?
We ain't talking about that. We talking about Bama, Bonnie.
No.
Who wants to watch one more play of the?
It's a tax.
I don't care if we did score 99.
No, not me. I know Brad does. Brad's got it. Just quit
I
looking
don't
it
watch
around.
a game if we lost.
I'll send you the highlights again. I recorded it.
Hey, I got some special birthdays today.
They'll play it plenty this year.
I saw this in the paper this
Missed
morning.
mine.
Huh?
My birthday was last week.
I know.
Michael Richards, Seinfeld, is 65 years old today.
Michael
Wow.
Richards, Seinfeld.
Kramer.
Kramer.
Yesterday we watched, I didn't watch the NBC Nightly News because the last two episodes of Seinfeld aired back to back on whatever station I was
You
watching.
should have
on
texted me
Charter.
and told me.
When I first watched that live in the 90s, when it went off there, I said I didn't like that. But now, the more you watch it, when they go back, so this is going to be big news. They're the first ones ever charged with this crime. What is that? Crime against humanity? Is that what they called it?
Yeah.
And they went and got everybody to come in, and they're spectacular.
I got all the seasons.
I like the one where they're
They're
making the
real
bet who could go the longest. No, I ain't gonna get into it.
And Steve Irwin, remember the guy that got his daughter? Is it Bindi? That's what her name? She's 16 years old today.
Bindi.
Bindi Irwin, 16 years old today.
Glad you're there.
Well, anyway, Zach, hit me up with
What
more
happened
good
to
news.
Steve?
You know, I got a test for you.
Hey, Gus Malzahn said he still can't shake that championship loss. Said he's still stuck in his mind. Gus, that's about as close you're gonna get, buddy. I'm sorry. So next year,
flat,
Alabama, we'll take care of business.
All I remember is that 100-yard return.
He said, hey, this was his quote
It was
yesterday.
109 yards, wasn't it?
This is his quote from ESPN the other day. From a coach's stand-back point, I can't get the last game out of my mind. When you come up 13 seconds from winning the whole thing, I think about it every day.
My
I'm sorry
goodness.
about that.
The only thing I know is LSU is 1-0 in 2014 and Auburn, Alabama 0-1.
Well, like I told y'all, Coach Saban at the Boys and Girls Club dinner the other night, they said, "What's the attitude of the team, Coach?" He said, "It's great. We're 0-2."
Have you gotten
So you know
that
what that
picture
means.
yet?
I ain't got my picture yet, Glory.
Hang on. Let me go to, they executed another one last night, fried one, and the complaints are out there.
I love it.
Botched execution leaves killer grasping for 2 hours before dying.
What about the person?
Murderer who appealed over secret drug cocktail smile before disturbing death that victims say he deserved. I
Was this
don't
guy the
care if
pedophile?
this guy is in anger.
Was this the pedophile?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care if it takes him 2 weeks of agonizing pain to die.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's what he ought to be dying from.
I agree.
What type of individual out there defends a murderer about how agonizing his death was? Give me a friggin' break.
The same people who say you can't go kill a deer to eat it because it, you're killing it.
Yeah, speaking of deer, I heard this in my Sunday school class the other day.
Oh, boy.
They were talking about a game warden around here that's notorious for giving tickets. I forgot his name. If I didn't know what I would
Breaking
say
the law,
anyways,
you get
I'd
a
have to. It might reflect bad on my Sunday school class.
Yeah.
But said that this couple and another couple were just riding around one night, and they shined their lights on some deer, and the game warden gave them a ticket for spotlighting and didn't even have a gun with them.
We do that every morning.
I don't
when we
think-
That's
leave our
against the
house.
law.
I don't know. I don't believe that's against.
Well, that's what they said. Zach,
No, it had to be
know anything
something.
about that?
Zach, you
I
need
don't
to
know nothing about
investigate
but That
that.
don't sound like that should be
Because
against.
that happened to me, but he didn't. He just told me.
Well, you were probably.
Every morning
No, I
we
didn't
leave
get
our
tickets. I
house,
didn't
though,
feel like,
and
well, what you-
every morning we leave our house and, turn the car to where you can see in the circle because there's usually deer in there, and we can get a ticket for that?
Huh?
Well, I don't have a spotlight on them.
It is
It's the
against the law.
headlights,
No, it's
so-
illegal to shine a light on a deer. No, if you're shooting and hunting, it would
Well,
be
they're
illegal.
saying
But
it's
if you're not
illegal to
hunting,
spotlight. If somebody out of all the 2
well, we
million
need to
viewers
get a
I
game
got,
warden in here.
All right, you deer hunters.
Where's Mike Kessler when I need him?
I'll
No, we need to
text
get a
them.
game warden in here and
I'll
ask
text
him.
Hey, we need to get a game warden and ask him.
All right,
All right, let
fine.
me move on to something else. How many of y'all know who Putin is, right?
Yes.
Well, they like,
He's fraudulent. He's fraudulent.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'll do the thing on
my
that, though. You got it. You ever seen his daughter?
I
No.
don't know, but she's probably hot, ain't she? Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, those Russians. I'm going to Russia in 4 years to watch the World Cup.
I'd
Me
be
and
Putin
Miranda.
all over myself.
I know what you mean on that one. Of course, I'm married and I love my
What do you
wife.
think,
so
Zach?
I don't have to take that.
Zach,
Suck up now.
Oh, now you
Yeah.
got me.
Brad, just slow on that
You
one.
take Jamie
That was
with
pretty
you.
good.
With you.
Hey.
Brad's face looked like a thermometer yesterday.
Hey, she definitely don't look like her daddy, Jamie.
No.
What's your name, little honey? Putin.
I'm a rootin', tootin' girl, kind of a Putin kind of girl, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Joe Paterno's son is suing Penn State for $1 million. Says, hey, he can't find a job.
Well,
Well, you should have turned in Jerry Sandusky years ago.
Yeah.
And not hired him back after he got caught.
Wait,
I got this other story.
just 1 million?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just one. Yeah.
Oh, you
I got this other story out of New York City.
New York City.
A 30-something-year-old UPS worker begs this salon to fit her in. How's this gonna go, Frank?
Not too good.
Got to get her hair straightened. She don't like the way it looks. Goes berserk. That's a selfie.
She looks
Goes
like she likes
berserk
it.
wearing her UPS outfit and tears up the salon.
That's
She
smart.
gets fired, baby.
Again, that was in New York City.
New York City.
Thank you. What else you got, Zach?
So I need to be
Okay.
here on Thursday.
No surprise, Oregon's been named the Pac-12 favorite college football this year. We'll see. They should have they basically got the quarterbacks the favorite for the Heisman Trophy. Also, Oklahoma, Bob Stoops kind of been running his mouth a little bit. Some comments Nick Saban made yesterday, the day before yesterday, and about the game maybe just being like an exhibition game, and they wasn't really prepared for that game. So, but he said to fall back on the coaches. He took the blame for it. Then Stoops had to run his mouth. So, I'm tired of all this talking, between Saban and Spurrier and
They beat us fair and square.
Yeah, he got a right to talk.
They kicked our butts.
When Alabama wins, that's all I hear. Oh, we're the greatest team on the earth ever.
Like Coach Saban said, we're 0-2.
Oh, Zach, you're about to be 0-3. I got to say, yesterday, Tom and I were at a press conference yesterday down at the, they call it the head in or whatever they do at the trail, Swan Creek Trail. Y'all have all walked it before.
Yes.
You've been on it, Tom.
Sure, I was
It's
on
right
it
by your office.
I was on it yesterday.
Anyway, I'm going to show the video yesterday, but they got this high-powered four-wheeler now, this Kubota thing that's got a here's the pictures in the paper this morning. They demonstrated it is to several people that passed out walking that trail. They don't have a way to get in and get them out.
Oh.
So they had to get this thing, and I think Senator Holtzclaw and Dan Williams helped find it. I got a picture, too. There's the paper this morning. As Zack would say, I got a picture this morning. Here's me with all the other dignitaries down there.
Oh, here I am looking at it.
Oh, that ain't it.
Yeah.
Did you send it?
I'm a dignitary.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's me
Give
in the
him time,
white
give
shirt.
him time.
Let me tell you, that's Holtzclaw, Mayor Ronnie Mark, former Mayor Dan Williams, represented me in the white, and my blue sunglasses, and my old buddy Al Whitaker, who is
A lot
now...
of stories there.
Yeah, he is now at Channel 19. He's working more Huntsville stations than I am.
I'm glad they didn't put up that first picture he did with you.
I looked trying to get a picture yesterday. The only one I saw that could take it was Tom. So I asked
you were scared, huh?
I'll get Holly to do. There's Tom.
There, Tom took a
The
picture
man
of
with the selfie. Right there.
On accident.
And it hurt.
How do you take a selfie?
And it hurt my feelings because you didn't let me take that picture.
When we come back, we're gonna spice life up a little when we play the Cooper's Court with Judge James. We're gonna get a dignitary to come up here with us and play. We'll give him
Whoops.
the distinction of playing first. And I'll be kind of good today.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Dr. Sis just left the building.
Y'all hang on. No,